All right, welcome to Imola, an Italian track famous for its F1 races. We have got the Italian flag flying there, guys. It is not a stranger. You know, like, people know this track. Let's just say that. A few of the drivers have done a couple laps here before. It's not the first time they're going to be in this kind of rodeo. It's not the first time they hit Acqua Minerale or this beautiful chicane right here, which could send any F1 car off, super far off, because, guys, they do not want to hit those curbs nearly as hard as a GT3 car, for example. Hey, yo, back home, Rich. Welcome back. Guys, this race right here could be it. Round 3, we've got Dakota in here. We've got Rico. We've got Garfield. Phil McCrack is in. Dras, Spider Monkey, Armin, Oddish, Onion, Laluch, Oshi, and Fred Novo. We've got our safety car driver as well. I think Protecti is going to be running safety car driver this week. But, guys, let's jump on into this race and find the racers now on the track right here at Imola. Boom. We are out on the track. Now, up to the volume. Let's go. Let's see this, guys. Dakota, so far in this qualifying, has put up the fastest time with a 1:14.588 as the fastest lap. Phil McCrack not too far behind him. And then behind that is Garfield. Let's go. Garfield looking good. In the past few races, had consistency. He's been in all 3 rounds so far. Dakota's kind of missed a round, so if he can continue to be in these races, it'll be looking good for him. Now, Dras getting through. It looks like Garfield's on an out lap, so let's get in here on Dras, who is 2 seconds over the pace right now. Let's see if he can get in a clean lap on this round through. Looking good in the Ferrari, guys. The Ferrari earned a lot of points last week, so it was very fun to see Ferrari getting that. You know, I think they were, 2 and 3? They were very, very up there in the podium. It's a good week for Ferrari, but let's see if they can do it again. We do not have Bot, so one of the Ferrari drivers is not here this week, but Dras can still look to find it, and he is pushing on the pace in this qualifying lap. Looking absolutely good, guys. This is the kind of lap that we'd be looking at when we're talking about Imola. Getting into the chicane now. Let's see how Dras gets it on. Not getting onto the curbs too much. A little bit of that oversteer. And we're going to send it back out. I love to see the onboard there of how they're hitting that chicane, guys. It is not easy to get that right at 10 out of 10 times. So let's see. Dras getting through. Might not be the one, but it could be it. He's getting in for another in-lap coming up. So let's see. Phil McCrack still just only 0.5 away. Let's see if he'll be able to get through as Dras gets on for the end of his lap right here. Spider Monkey, from the looks of it, has just put in a banger of a lap right here. The Monkey has gone in 4th right now. Let's see if he can hold on to it. Looking good coming through T1 right there. We have Armin today back in it. In the BMW Williams, looking fantastic. Laluch is in here, guys. Driving around the track, getting his time. He's 39 seconds up right now. Maybe hasn't got an actual time in, so let's see what kind of time he will put in there. Oddish has been pushing on the pace here. I don't know why fastest lap is staying there. Oh, this camera's too zoomed out, you guys think? All right, let's see. Let's see. I've got a better one. I've got some better ones. That's way zoomed out. Way zoomed out right there, y'all. A little bit closer. Let's get a little bit closer. And here we're zoomed out again with the helicopter view on Oddish. Beautiful. Love to see it. Let's get in on Onion, who's just put in P4. Armin got into P5. So looking good there. Seems like Onion got into the pits. He's going to try and get fresh tires and go for another run. Garfield is sitting behind another driver right now, so they're back to back. It seems like the Spider Monkey is right there. That's gonna be a collision in quality, guys. Let's not look too much. Spider Monkey said he doesn't want me to show those moments anymore. He's gonna scratch those off the record. All right. Which preset was I using? I think it was this. I think it was this one. I'm not sure which one it was exactly. We're going to find it. We'll find it. There's like 20 presets, man. It's like, and they're not named in like any specific way. They're just numbers, so I have to remember what all the numbers are. You know? And they all look very similar. I don't know why. All right, this is a bit better, right? Is this still too far? Yeah. All right, let's go. That one was good. R8. A. We like it. We like it. The peanut brain. Yeah. There's just too many presets. Yeah. All right. With 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this quali, can Dakota find it to get a little bit faster? Can Phil McCrack find it to be at the front of the grid in pole position and steal that from him? Garfield getting around for another lap right here. Will he be able to do it? Let's see. Let's find out. Rico's got no time, so it seems like Rico might be starting from the back of the line. It's be very interesting. Oh, is Client running? No, Client's not running. No, I'm sorry. Let me get that up and running. Protectee. Those are the kinds of things we need to do beforehand, right? My bad. All right, let's get through. Let's watch an actual lap right here, not just the pits, right? Let's take a look at Garfield coming through. He's in P3 right now on a fast lap. No one's in front of him. Will he be able to get it in? Remember, guys, in terms of quali, the track is going to be getting more grippy as the qualification goes on. The cars are going to be a bit lighter. Maybe their tires might be a bit more used, but that's not really an issue for them. Oh, you bottled it, Monkey, but you were flying out there. A P7 star would be pretty good. Ooh, looks like Garfield went off in the end. It's not going to be the one for him potentially right there, but let's see as Phil McCrack gets on through. One more lap for Phil McCrack might be the one right here. It's going to be his last one as we get into 10 seconds, guys. Some drivers might get another chance at another fast lap here, but we're going to get into overtime. So any driver who comes through on the line will not be able to... all right, Phil's going to go into the pits. It looks like it wasn't the one for him. Let's go. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Protectee, we go here.
Assetto says try a different preset where it is less zoomed in.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try another one. Almost there, guys. Almost there. And then we're going to start up the script, the client for Protectee. Logging is using logged in as NABS, FIA bot. Looks like we're live there. I'm going to make sure that it is indeed here. Yeah, it's there. FIA bot is running. Yep. All right, we'll move the fastest lap over for now, guys. Let's see now. I think we're getting into the end of overtime. Dakota might have another lap. He's one of the other drivers that's on the track right here. He's getting through T1, so who's our sixth driver? Looks like Dras might still have an actual lap right here, guys. Let's see. Let's find out. Dras is near you for the start, Monkey. I'm a little scared for you, but let's see. Let's see if it goes well. I don't have auto cam on for this, so unfortunately we might not have the best race start view, but it would be a race start view nonetheless. A 5-minute race countdown. Whoa. Is that actually how long we need to take now for this? I guess it's also for broadcasting purposes. I'm okay with this. I'm quite all right with that. Yeah, 5-minute countdown. Okay. Well, let's go look at the drivers, guys. Will their names not pop up? Unfortunately not. And this is the race, right? Why does it still say quality? Oh, it's okay. It says race, but it's still broken. All right, let me reset. Let me reset it then, and let's see. Maybe this will fix it. Maybe. I think we're broken though. I think this is totally broken today, and I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's so sad, guys. Oh, that's so sad. For some reason, it's just not working. I thought it was going to be fixed in the race. I was wrong. And I don't have any of the other... I have this one. See, this doesn't work either. Yeah, this one's not going to work either, so I'm going to take that one off. Turn radar off, yeah. Thank you. All right, guys, let's go through. Let's go. Like I said, all right, I'm just going to ignore it. We're going to go do the broadcast as normal, just regular. Let's go do it. Let's run it through, and let's see the drivers. Let's go take a look You know, what we got. And let's go for it. Let's go for it. All right, in first place, starting out in the pole position, guys, we have Dakota and the Catamaran. Looking good from a first place in Silverstone, but he wasn't there in round 2, so can he find it in round 3? Let's see, guys. Phil McCrack starting up in P2. Up in the NABS car. I feel like he was in the Red Bull before in another car, but I guess he's a free driver now, so he's going to be driving under his own flag, but trying to find it as much as he can. In third place, we have Garfield Couch 99, the Canadian on controller in the Lotus in third. He's looking to make a name for himself again today, get points for Lotus, and find the base. Find the base. All right, Armin over here in the Williams, going to be starting in P4. Had a pretty good qualifying then. Onion starting right behind him in the Toyota. P5 looking good. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, LaLuche, for some reason I skipped. And I don't know why, but the list is a little wrong, so I'm just going to keep going by what I have. After Onion in P5, we have Drass. After Drass in the Ferrari, we have got Spider Monkey in the IRC car, guys. The car is a beautiful little bit of that blue on there. Love to see it. The number 66 Spider Monkey. We got Oshie over here, the Brazilian driver, getting back in. It's going to be a good one for Oshie. Let's see. Fred Novi got it in the Benson's edges. It looks so good. The yellow livery. Love to see it, guys. Rico did not qualify. Looking to put points in for Renault, but starting from the back of the line, okay? And then for your race today, you have yours truly, the Atom Galaxy. I'm going to go off into the pits over there, so I'm not part of this race. And as your safety car driver, we have Nico, the Protector extraordinaire, Nico Dem Kawicki, up in here as our safety car driver. Now, let's get going in this race. Can we find it? It's going to be an intense one. Time to feel it. It's gonna be interesting, guys. When we get out here at Imola, the race itself is like a track that everyone knows. It's not every corner that you can battle side by side, and you have to know your limits. But let's see, can these NABS drivers find it? Can they do it? What did I use to go to pits? I don't know. I have a pits button. I have a pits button. I just clicked on my wheel. Now, let's get into it, guys. A race at Imola is going to be, I think, at least 35 laps long. Let me just double check how many laps we have here. 40 laps. Okay. I lied. It was 40 laps. 40 laps. Sometimes it's 35, but I guess they're shorter tracks, so we got 40 laps for these cars. What will they do in terms of pace? Usually we're able to see what tires the drivers are starting at, but today is not the case. And we cannot see what tires these drivers are starting at. But what we can find and what we can see is the drivers up at the front of the grid. Now let's load in a nice preset so we can get a good view on this race start right here as we start getting into it. I'm loading in a bunch of them. None of them are really the one. None of them are the one. None of them are the one, so I'm going to go back here into a regular old one. Let's see, as the lights are about to go out on the round 3 of the NABS, can we do it? Let's go. Let's find it, and it's lights out, and away we go. Dakota gets away on a nice run. It looks like Onion on the inside in the Toyota is making an insane run there as well. Dakota's going to keep on going. Nothing wrong here, nothing wrong yet. The front line looks like they're all together, and let's see how they get through on T1 right here. A little bit of chaos as one of the drivers lost it there. Oh no, do we not have intervals? Oh no, our interval's broken as well. They were working just fine before. All right, as we get through, guys, an interesting thing. The leaderboard is not even updating at all. Wonderful. Let's just chuck this away and open another one and use our backup. Use our backup. At least we can see what tires the drivers are running on. That's at least our saving grace right here. All right, let's get in on it. We can't really find out what's happening at the beginning here. It's a little bit hectic, a little bit wild, but Dakota's still out in first. Garfield is still following, and Onion is in a P3 position right now. Can he find it? I'm not sure. Let's see. Oddish moving up. The deltas aren't updating right here. Guess what happened, Jelf? Tell us. All right, Dakota going through, Garfield, then Onion, and there's going to be a battle for 4th place right now as Phil McCrack ends up moving through. Let's get on board there. Drass and Phil McCrack going to be going side by side now onto T1, and it's Phil going up into the wall. And that's going to be him trying to get back onto the track and rejoin safety. Let's get on board with Monkey, who's in P11. Had a bit of a rough start, but he's still pushing forward, finding his way through T1. Go back onto Onion over here. He has a defense in order to get through here. He's in P2 right now. It looks like Garfield has fallen from P2, and Onion has taken up this place. Now he's going to have to look to run away from Drass if he wants to get any further than this, guys. 2.5 seconds of a gap in between these two drivers right here. Let's see if they can find it. It's a little bit zoomed out. Let's see if we can get a different load in right here. Get in close. Get in nice and close as we see Drass looking to maybe make the move on Onion. He's not going to fall in for it just yet, but it's also Garfield looking behind, and Drass does make the move on the exit. He gets a cleaner exit, and he's able to get on wide. Now it's a Ferrari in a P2 situation. 2.4 seconds. Now, these deltas aren't necessarily right, but they're right towards the leader. Change display mode. I would like to change display mode. Oh, wait, right there. There we go. This is what I want. Yes. As Onion, wait a minute. What's happened to Dakota right there? What's happened to Dakota? He's still in P1. All right, just making sure that nothing was going on wrong there. It seems like the pack was moving a little bit, but it's just a leaderboard thing. As we see, Drass secured his P2 in that lap, and now Garfield is looking to get back into the podium here with a fight with Onion about to ensue. Oh my God, Jeff, you have to drive damage for 30 minutes. That is, I think, such a big thing in this offseason is driving damage for 30 minutes. Now, let's hope some of these guys don't have damage, but there is no damage in the NABS League. So, listen, they just keep moving on. Now, let's go and get on with Monkey, who's in a fierce battle right here. He's just got through Oddish, and he's in P8 looking to secure points, guys. Top 10 is going to get into the points. So, it looks like just 2 drivers will not be getting points today, which is great because at least everyone's going to be somewhat accomplished, but it really matters. It really truly matters where they will finish, right? Above everything else, they want to be earning points towards the championship, and the more points you gain, the better it will be. Now let's see, Drass holding on to his P2. Looks like he's got a comfortable 2-second gap, and he's trying to catch up to Dakota now, and let's see if he'll be able to do that. As we get on to Garfield, who is chasing Onion down, trying to find it. Let's see if he can get his podium back and get in on this P3, P4 battle. Only 6 seconds, 0.6 seconds, sorry. So 6/10 of time in between these two drivers right now. Let's see. Let's find out. Are they going to be able to get through? 0.8 seconds, a little bit falling behind. And guys, Onion is a controller driver. Garfield is a controller driver. The odds is that they're in the complete same scenario right now, on the same tires, on similar fuel loads, on the same controller inputs. It is a battle, to say the least, guys, but not everyone is on the medium tires, and that is why Drass has found himself with pace at the beginning of this race. He's gone for a soft tire start, and it looks like it's been paying off for him as he's caught up within 2-second gap. He's now a 1.3 second gap away from Dakota. Will his soft tires be able to catch him up and secure him a P1, at least for a little bit? Let's see. Let's find out. That's going to be very interesting. Let's get on and see some of our other drivers in the backpack. Securing P10 right now is going to be Oshie. If he can keep that, it's going to be nice points towards the season. Fred Novi up in 11th, and just getting a little bit wide there. And LaLuche is in 12th, but not too far off indeed. All right. Nothing too far off just yet, but we might have back markers starting out in a while, okay? It's not going to be too long before we see that potential. Let's move this over. Or is this the... Wait, if I do this and then I do that, then it'll go away eventually, right? That's very weird. All right, now Drass only 1.1 seconds away. The battle between Onion and Garfield has kind of moved towards, like, it is just purely them two keeping their pace. So let's see how they've gone on with that. Garfield only a second away. Maybe he's struggling a little bit in the dirty air, trying to keep it on track. These cars are not very simple, guys, but they are very, very fast. Now let's see. Drass has Dakota in his views. There's just a difference of tires right here, and as we get into the laps, it seems like lap 5 we won't really find it, but as we get a lap or two in, the soft tires might start showing signs of wear, and we'll see a little bit of struggle. Once we see Onion catching up to Drass, that's when we know it's going to happen, but it hasn't happened yet, so we're going to keep on in. I know Rico's has been moving up the pack, as you guys know. Rico has started in P12, and it's looks like he's getting through Armin on turn 1. They're going to be going nearly side by side with Armin on the backside, and now Armin looking to get back onto the inside. Not going to make the move. Rico gets on through just fine. Yo, Judex518, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the galaxy. Welcome into this battle. We are in a League NABS race right here. Exclamation point NABS if you want to join in on the Discord, potentially be a driver in this league. It is open. There's a couple teams that are looking for drivers right now, and we have a free driver, Phil McCrack, right here in the NABS car, who's looking to get back up after that collision that he had earlier in the race. He's looking for a recovery race right here, looking to push on Oddish. Let's see if he can do it. Rico's been going last to first. Very interesting, but guys, the thing that I want to watch the most right now is this P1 and 2 battle. At the beginning of the race, you know, battling for P1 is not the biggest thing, but it is still something if you're able to get ahead of the car and maybe slow them down and get pace, because Drass is on an alternate strategy from Dakota. He's on the soft tires. He's been able to push early on in this race and catch up. I think it's going from P6 all the way to P2 right here. So if he's able to catch Dakota, get ahead, and then potentially slow him down enough to be able to get onto the mediums and then run more pace there, let's see if he can find it. Or if there's a safety car potential. Yeah. A 40-70 so you can deal with them quickly. Yeah, yes. We'll make sure about that. I love that. Now, Rico, guys, has been flying. I have just something just to say here. He passed Garfield. I don't even know how. I looked away for 1 second and Garfield was passed. But now, guys, let's not look away, because Rico is not done here. He's looking to get his move on Onion on the inside with the soft tires. It looks like, guys, 7 laps in and the soft tires are still the ones, okay? Before the mediums are falling off, and it's a clean pass from Rico looking to get through. Onion getting down onto P4 right now, out of the podium, but still high in the points for a driver like Onion. He's going to be happy about a P4, so if he can hold on to that, it's going to be very good, but we'll see if he can get back into the podium, guys, as we get back to our P1-2 battle here with Drass and Dakota. Looks like Drass is now catching a lot of the dirty air, so he's getting some, you know, a little bit less aero in the front, and he's going to have to be very cautious in the braking zones. But will this be the pass coming into T1, guys? He's looking for it. Dakota's going to be defensive on the inside line. It's going to be Drass going out onto the outside. Now they're side by side into T1. And they're going, oh, it seems like Drass had to yield to that, even though they're going side by side. Let's say, but never mind. What am I talking about? Drass is up ahead of Dakota right now. I just mixed up the cars when that text-to-speech came through, guys. I got a little distracted, but this is crazy because Drass with the soft tires has now passed Dakota on the mediums. Will we see strategy shine today? And will that strategy be able to keep Drass ahead as he looks to push on the soft tires, while Dakota's mediums are going to kind of stay within, you know, optimal, where, you know, it's going to be pretty good for Dakota for the next maybe 7 to 10 laps, as Drass is going to find he's going to get more and more wear. But this doesn't end here, guys. The soft runners don't stop here. It's Ricos is going to be continuously pushing and trying to catch up, and he sees the battle now. He's found it. And let's see if Dakota even wants to send it. I don't know if Dakota can make any move yet on Drass, but they're also getting up to a back marker with LaLuche. LaLuche going off the track to let them go. I guess they appreciate that. You don't need to go off the track as a back marker, but, you know, much appreciated for not slowing them down. Let's see, is there any other battles going on? It seems like these are just the top runner battles right here. And we'll go through all the other drivers, but I do not want to take my eyes off of this battle right here, as we see it's going to be Drass, Dakota, and Rico all in one line in just a few seconds. Guys, I wasn't expecting the soft tires to be able to hold on, you know? Yeah, read your chats. Yeah, Judex, we definitely need a lovable back marker. Definitely. We have a few lovable back markers, guys, that are here and keep trying to push. These cars are no easy task to hold on to. So, you know, all the credit goes to the drivers who are getting out here, holding it down, and finishing all the laps. Despite, you know, being off the pace from the grid or anything like that. Getting into the top 10 is an achievement in this league, guys. Let's not belittle that. It is an achievement to get into the top 10, but to see even the fiercest battles, a 1-2-3 battle up into 9th here as Rico gets through, couldn't complete the corner, had to kind of you know, escape out there and not hit the second chicane. It's going to be very interesting what he does in the next corners. I don't think that's going to be any penalty, nothing like that. You know, he's just doing the safe thing. But let's see if the soft tires guys are going to be enough right here. Dakota going to be on the defense. Yo, the battle, Dras versus Dakota versus Rico is crazy right now, isn't it, Protecti? It's kind of wild. It's good to see, though. But we never know that what can happen in the back line. We have Garfield potentially catching up. There we go now. Dakota. Rico's gone through. Dakota's in P3. The two soft runners have found the strategy, apparently, and they're up ahead. But let's see, guys. When Dakota gets on those soft tires, he's gonna be pushing, okay? Now, NABS League's rules is that you have to switch off from one compound to a different compound at least once in the race, right? So the drivers have to go from mediums to soft or soft to mediums. What a lot of drivers tend to do is they go medium soft or medium. Maybe they go medium hard or medium soft. They could do medium soft run. They can also do soft, medium, soft, which is, I think, what Dras and Rico are looking to do here in this strategy. But we don't know if there's going to be any safety cars. That's a huge potential now. And now let's look. Guys, the two soft runners, Rico and Dras, are looking for it. And it's been Rico's guys who's starting from the back line. He was in P12, and now he's looking to get up into P1. And it's taken him 10 laps to get into a position where he can battle for it. Let's see if he can do it. You think, Suyesh, this is a one-stop race? Yeah, it's a one-stopper. So they're gonna go soft onto mediums or mediums to soft, and then go for that onto the one-stop. Well, let's just say here then that I indeed think that we're gonna find a battle. We're gonna find a battle. Dakota's gonna come back. He's gonna be back up here. Wait, Dras got into the pits, guys. Okay, just a quick note. Dras from P1 says, I'm not gonna fight Rico. I'm gonna jump straight into the pits instead of being on a battle where he's going to use his tires up a lot. He goes straight in for the strategy. Now Rico's going to keep going. We're going to see when Rico decides to pit. Talk about Fight Club. Oh, let's go. It's okay to talk about Fight Club. Let's go. Public calendar's out. LFM. Woo, woo, woo. Let me hear, guys. The low fuel motorsport. All right. But we're not in low fuel motorsport right now. We're in the NABS League, guys. The no ABS. That's what it stands for, if you didn't figure it out already. If you see the icon itself is like a little NABS logo. That's what it is. That's what it is. Wait, hold on. Let me get the NABS logo up here. Let me get this NABS logo up here. Let me get that up here. Block the bottom drivers. Beautiful. All right. Now let's see, guys. What have I missed in those 10 seconds? What did I miss? What did I miss? Dakota 2.8 seconds behind. Rico's flying up front. Dras now looking to move through traffic. Is he going to be able to find his way? Is he going to be able to find his way? It looks like he's got past Oddish, so that was the one thing. I did miss that, but it does seem like the new fresher tires, his fresh mediums, are better than Oddish's old mediums, so that's going to be very good. But Phil McCrack, another driver going into the pits, and now he's going to get onto the soft tires, guys. Very interesting as we get on in here. Let's check out how Dakota's been doing. Dakota, guys, our first winner, the winner of round 1, and Rico, the winner of round 2, are now in a 1-2 situation. And the only thing that is the difference between them at this point is their tires and their strategy. I think pace-wise, they're going to be around the same if it's just within the same tires. So let's see if they're going to be able to do it, guys. I don't know. We're going to find it. But 3 seconds already of time gain for Rico's is going to be enough there. Now let's go look at all the other drivers, how they've been doing. Garfield here looking to push still against Onion. It has been a battle for them for P4, I think. They're around P3, P4. I know Onion is in P3, but Dras pitted, so they're going to have to look to pit. And when they pit, Dras is going to be pushing on the pace, and we'll see where he gets out. No MX5 question mark? There is MX5. No Lime Rock. No Lime Rock this year, or this season. And they did put Spa in there at the end. And I was like, Spa, dude? Yeah, Spa really for MX5? That's tough. But anyways, let's get back into NABS right here. You guys keep I could talk about LFM all day sometimes, you know what I mean? But 0.7 seconds is what gets between Garfield and Onion still. The two drivers started off at the same pace, guys. Like I said, both controller drivers, they can look to push anyone's battle right here at this point, we can find it. And then next week, guys, we're gonna fix all of the leaderboard issues. I'm gonna take apart this leaderboard app and I'm gonna fix it and make it a suitable app. And I might even release it after that, guys. I might even re-release it as my own. So let's see. But let's go. What do we got here? Dakota has gone into... No, he's not gone into the pits yet. But it is Rico who has gone into the pits, I believe. Or he's spun it. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, it seems like he might have spun it, guys, on the soft tires that weren't really great to him. And that's Dakota who's going to be finding his pace. So in terms of the strategy now, I think Dratz might be on an optimal strategy. He's in P5. And not only that, but let's see here what happened with the Garfield battle. Nothing yet. Still 0.8 between him and Garfield. Rico's in the pits, going to get out from the soft tires to the mediums. Dakota's still out on the medium, so now he's in P1, just safely on there. But Dakota will have to pit coming up soon. I'm pretty sure all the medium runners are going to start to feel the wear. Laluch in the points. Let's go. I love it, Dungeon. Laluch getting into the points is huge right now. Armin, a back a lap. It's true, right? Let's take a look at this, guys. Luch gonna be pulling out here in P10, right up ahead of a Fred Novi and Armin. Is Armin still in the race right now, or has something happened? It seems like he's not. It seems like he's out because I can't click on his car anymore. Yep. So let's see. Now, guys, we get into Onion. He's in P2 now because technically Rico had to pit off his soft tires. Potentially had a little bit of an incident. We're gonna go look back at that in a second. But let's see this battle here. Onion gonna grab the slipstream a little bit from the back marker Oshi right here. Same thing from Garfield. Gonna grab the slipstream as Oshi's gonna let them go. And no, it's a little bit of contact, but not too much. Oshi's able to get through. I think they touched a little bit there for a second. But look how close these two drivers are now. Only 0.2 of time splits them up, and they're gonna be in a super big one. Yo, been announced to LFM. Armin disconnected. No info from the driver. Oh, got it. Wait, official release on LFM for what? Official release for what? Do we leak all this stuff, guys? Do we leak that Spa was gonna be in it? Ah, my bad if I did. My bad if I did. Someone said the calendar was out. I thought it was supposed to be out on Friday too, right? Oh, it has been announced in LFM News. There you go. Check out LFM News. Maybe even look at the Discord. But guys, right now, how do we find it? Why was I not looking? Stop talking about LO Field Motorsport because Garfield has just passed Onion for a P1. A P2, sorry. P2. And now I think he might be able to get away. But let's go look on that replay, guys. Let's go find it. I'm going to go check out Garfield right here and see where this pass came from. Let's go. Let's just see what kind of pace Garfield was getting to be able to get this pass. It looks like in the next lap he was able to get it. And he's already passed here. All right, so he's behind at this point. Let's see how he's able to get through. This is an instant replay, guys. It seems like Onion just goes a little bit too wide, a little slow for a moment, and Garfield gets right on through. Now, guys, at the same time, we want to see where Rico went wide at that one point. He was in P1 at this point. In P1. In P1 still, and then now he's in P3. So let's see what happened between there. Oh, up to P5. I'm gonna see if we can just find a little bit of what happened. Those the soft tires at the beginning must have been a little rough for him. I think this was the lap that it happened, so I'm just gonna take a look. I don't want to like point out Rico's problems, but guys, this is what happens when you have the soft tires. Potentially, there could be like one place where things can happen. I don't know if it was like what the conditions were. We had a back marker in front, a little bit of dirty air. It goes off right there. Guys, was it the dirty air from the back marker? What would you think? What do you guys think? He did have a car right in front of him, and then he was on old soft tires right there. So he had Phil McCrack in front. And with those tires, then at that point, he gets through. He was in P1 in this situation, and he just spun it. Unfortunate for Rico right there. But let's see if he's able to get it back. We now join the drivers for the live view right here. Dras is in P5. I'm going to have the leaderboard is going to update slowly, guys. This leaderboard is not as good as my regular leaderboard, but it's fine. But Dras is up here past Onion now. So that looks like he's in a good position with his fresh medium tires, and Onion still hasn't pitted off those old tires. No, it's Oddish, sorry, Oddish. He's further back than I thought. Let's get into here, guys. Now we've missed it. We've missed the moment. Onion has been able to get by Garfield once more. Nabs covering. Yeah, but we don't need that part of the leaderboard. There's no one down there. It's all out. It's all out, drivers. All the drivers who are in are 14 and higher. Yeah. There's no one below there. Yeah, man, that's Curbs. That's Curbs bot for sure. All right, let's see, guys. Onion in P1 right now. I think for the first time this season, Onion's going to be able to declare himself as P1 as Dakota gets out of the pits in with his soft tires. Onion's still on the old medium tires, so he's just going to go out here for as long as he can, guys. Even Garfield, who was the car behind him, chasing him down, lost the position. He gained position on Onion, lost the position, decided now he's going to get into the pits, so that's one for him. But Rico gets by, and let's see if Dras is able to get by. Dras is also able to get by Garfield coming out of the pits as well. And let's see, Dras going to be able to try and catch up. He's on the fresh mediums. Rico's on the fresh mediums as well. And Dakota, though, Dakota up in P2 has a 15-second gap to Onion, but Onion has to pit, and Dakota now unleashed fully on the soft tires for the middle of this race. Can he do it? I think this is definitely going to be a two-stopper. Yeah, no safety car yet. Safety car driver's board, guys. Have some action. Have some action. Let's go. Let's go. Where is it? Let's give Onion a little bit of kudos right here, guys. He's done super well in terms of staying safe at the beginning of the race. Started P5, had an amazing start up at the front, and no, it's Laluch who's going off and spinning out, trying to make way for Onion. As we see Onion here, he's still deciding. No pits yet, not yet. He wants to get as far out as possible. But guys, let's see, this 15-second gap between him and Dakota is gonna be moving in steadily and steadily and steadily. The battles that we are gonna find potentially is gonna be Garfield, right? So I think Garfield has potential to catch up to Dras right here. He's 6 seconds behind, but those soft tires might give him a little bit of edge, so he might be able to find the pace. Dras will maybe be looking. He's 3 seconds behind Rico right now. Can he catch up? That's going to be very interesting. Will we be able to see that as Rico gets on through? I don't know what their lap times are, guys. Unfortunately, I wish I could look at it, but can we look at the live timings? Go to the live timings for a second. We do that. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Ignore that. All right, let's see. I have the live timings on my left too. If you guys want to check out these live timings at the same time, I'm gonna post the link in the chat so you guys can watch and see what the pace is like. You guys get the view of the track as well there, a live view. All right, Rico in P3 now. Will he decide, guys? Will Onion decide to pit? No, he's gone around for another lap, guys. 20 laps. He's still going on this medium tires. He has fuel for it, so he's gone for it. And now one other thing here. Let's see, Dras in P5 and Garfield, it looks like, guys. Garfield now in P4, so there was a swap of positions there. I don't know if it was actually because he was 6 seconds behind now, so Dras might have made a mistake and might have lost a lot of time to that. But now it is the legendary battle, guys, the Indian battle that we love to see, guys. The Spider Monkey is back in it, P6, and he's gonna look to fight Dras here. You know, Spider Monkey came in at the beginning of this stream and talked about how he saw Dras, and you know, they had an incident way back when, so it's kind of like a joke in between them, but also like a rivalry in a way that they've hit each other once or twice or 3 times now. And let's see if it's going to be it again. On your deathbed now, protect. That's a little bit much. That's a little bit much, but we hope Bot's doing okay, man. You know, if the racing is taking a lot out of you, you know, just take a break for a while, you know? If you're under the weather, just take a break for a while. I know I'm under the weather, guys, and Laluch is going to be off here, guys. We were looking for Laluch in P10, but it looks like he's just flown off the track, and he's not going to be able to get through Fred Novi's now in P10. All right, now let's see, guys. Onion has pitted, guys. Onion has pitted. Where will Onion come out is the big question here now. As let's lock in to Onion. He's getting out of the pits. I see him on the left. He's getting through, and now he's going to be able to be in a P. He's P3. He is P3, so Rico got by, but it is back, guys. We're back to the Onion and Garfield battle. It looks like Garfield's only 1.7 seconds away, but the thing is Onion has the fresher soft tire, so hopefully he's going to be able to push here. I really do hope he can find that pace. I really do. So let's see. Drass on the medium tires, and Spider Monkey still going at it, guys. I want to get back to this battle because it is a legendary one, to say the least. Let me put this here. This is how fast they're going, guys. Usually we have the driver names and everything, but we don't really see them nearly as well. Unfortunately, our UI was completely broken today. But let's go as we get in. Spider Monkey only 2/10 of time away. He's just on Drass's tail, guys, but he's been eating up all of this dirty air and has been looking so elegant, guys. They're back to back, and it hasn't looked cleaner. Now let's see, under the braking zone, very clean from both drivers. I'm getting goosebumps for how clean that was through the chicane. Now Spider Monkey's looking to get side by side with Drass on this one on the downhill left-hander. Will they be able to make it work? Is it going to be it? And no, it's a little bit of contact between Drass and the Spider Monkey, but they get back out on track. I don't think it's going to be any safety car from that. It's a little racing incident. But guys, the Spider Monkey Drass rivalry arc continues, and let's get back to Garfield here, who is pushing Onion, and now 1.8 seconds. 1.8 seconds gone to 2.5, and no, Mikey, no, that was so not right, was the right thing to say there, Chubb. I feel like that was a tough one for everybody. For real. Like I was literally getting goosebumps for how clean that was up until that little moment right there. I don't know what that might be, but let's see if they can get back into that battle, because they're just going back for it at this point. The thing that I'm seeing now is because of the race start, Rico started in 12th, got up to 1st, and if it wasn't for the fact that he spun out, I really think he would have been close to that. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Dungeon. Wow, that helps so much. I don't even know. That helps so much. Appreciate it. All right. Now let's see, guys. Garfield still pushing. 2.6 seconds. Let's go take a look at all of our other drivers here. Fred Novi out in the back up in P10. Secured himself some points this time. Maybe it's going to be the one. We have Oddish, guys, in P8. Oshi up in P9. They're not that close to each other, though, so the battles aren't going to be there. But let's see. I'm going to drink some more water. Don't worry. As we get back onto the Monkey. The Monkey has been pushing back. He went from 2.5 seconds. He's back to 1.2 seconds. Will he let that contact slide? Most likely not. The water rise in the galaxy. It is the water. The floodgates. Don't open the floodgates.
Says look like the water rise in the galaxy.
Yeah. It's another one. Climate change in the galaxy. The water levels are rising, guys, and the tensions have never been higher between Monkey and Drass right here as Monkey looks to catch back up, guys. Spider Monkey, as we know, a controller driver for the IRC, the Indian Racing Community Team. Listen, he has one of the nicest liveries out on the track, hands down. Let's drink some more water, guys. Dungeon's bringing it in. The 251s. Yeah, Protecti made. We remember those moments, Protecti. I remember, guys, the floodgates would open. Protecti would spam 9 drink the waters right as the race started, and I would get on my nerves, but it was hilarious. We look back at that now, and actually that is the incident that made the price of water go from 250 to 251. Just saying, guys. Just saying for y'all on the stream. Now, as we get into it, we're locking in. It looks like Spider Monkey was getting the pace, and he made one fatal mistake on that corner, and he lost 4/10 of time. but he's going to catch it back up. I know it for sure. Now, we'll get back to him in a moment. Let's go check out Phil McCrack's view on here. Dungeon's just going deep. Dungeon's going deep, man. We're going to have to find a way to time out these ones, especially during broadcast, y'all. At least we're hydrated now. At least I filled a water bottle before, just in case. All right, now let's see, guys. I'm going to go back up to our race leaders. Dakota out here pretty. He's secured himself a second more in terms of the race lead. Ricos was 8 seconds behind, but he's now secured himself a 9-second gap in P1. And will he Max Verstappen this race all over again? Let's see what happens. But guys, one of the biggest things here, Onion still in P3, looking absolutely fantastic. If he can make it through on P3 with this strategy, he's on the same strategy as Dakota in a way. He pitted very late for the soft tires, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 2-stop strategy. The soft tires won't last the next, whatever amount. We got 25 laps done, 15 laps to go. That's exactly what we're going to get, but the soft tires won't last that long, and he's already been on them for around 5 laps now, so... We won't find it. We won't find it. All right, Monkey's back with the battle in the same spot, guys. In the same spot. Will they be able to do it? It's no Punterino. No Punterino as they get through now through Aqua Minerale. How are they looking? Tight as ever. The downforce is nice, but Spider Monkey now feeling the burn of the downforce here. Will he be able to find it a 3/10 of time? And now they get into the same spot they were in before. Spider Monkey going just a little bit wide. Catches the car. An amazing save, guys. You know, most people would say, I've heard Gamer Muscle say that, you know, when you're like, oh my God, the driver caught it, it's only because they made a mistake in the first place. But come on, coming out of a controller driver to be able to catch that level of oversteer coming out of the corner is incredible, guys. Now, he did go from a 0.3 to 0.8, so he's lost 5/10 of time, but it looks like he's dedicated to it, and he will keep pushing on as much as he can, guys. Garfield even kind of sniffing a little bit, looking towards getting into that fight. We'll see if he's able to get into it. I'm not sure if it's going to be the one. Looks like I've gone to the wrong layout, guys. We get back to the broadcast layout. I went to my LFM layout for some reason, but let's see. Let's see. Wait, hold on. It looked like Dakota made a bit of an error right here, and Rico is gone within 5 seconds now. Dakota had a 9-second gap, and it's now only 5. Okay, maybe a little bit of an error on that part, but guys, with no safety cars, it's been a pure strategy-based race, right? There has been no clear indication on something that an event that can happen that would have triggered a safety car. No big incidents. Turn 1 seemed pretty tame at the beginning of the race. Drivers got through pretty safely. Maybe that's what we get when we have a smaller grid. Like, you know, today having 12 cars, a little bit of a smaller grid than we would have. And right now we only have 11 as Armin is off out of 11 laps, guys. So it's everyone mostly getting into the points, except for maybe Frenovi and Lalouche will be able to battle it out for P10 points if Lalouche can come back up there. But Dakota now is only 5 seconds out from the start. And we get back into Monkey's battle. The Spider Monkey has been pushing, trying to find Dras every single time. I can't remember who has fresher tires. But at this point, does it really matter because they're on mediums to about the same degree. Street races, the Gamer Muscle done? He was doing street races? What a legend, the Gamer Muscle, guys. What a staple. What a pillar in the sim racing community, the Gamer Muscle. I love to see it, guys. He plays all of it. All this AMS2, R Factory's played. He's played on AC's, got iRacing from time to time, and now Spider Monkey goes up on the inside with the move. Why am I not commentating all that beautiful moves? Now they go side by side. Will they be able to find it? The exit wasn't as clean for the Spider Monkey, but they're side by side. Dras gets slightly ahead, but guys, it's a downhill left turning section of the course as they get through. Both cars getting a little bit into the smoke, into the ABS, but they're going to be able to find it out. A little bit of oversteer for Spider Monkey, and he's off into the pits, guys. What will it be for the Spider Monkey getting onto a different compound of tires? And Garfield on the soft tires looking to catch up to Dras now, only 2 seconds away from the battles. They slowed down a little bit, so Garfield is now looking for it. And now, guys, even more than that, Rico has been pushing. finding 5-second gap, putting it down to a 3-second gap. We'll be back with that one. Don't worry about it as we get into Onion, guys. 14-second gap between him and Rico's, and an 18-second gap behind. So he's comfortably in P3. If he can keep his strategy, keep on the track, it looks like an amazing race for Onion, but let's see if he can actually find out and do it that way. Let's go. Garfield catching up. Like we've said, Drass 18 seconds away from P3, but the battle for P4 could be happening here as Garfield looks for it with the soft tires. If they don't degrade faster, that could be it. He's going a little bit wide, but still holding it down. 2-second gap. Spider Monkey got out of the pits on the medium tires. Okay, he was on mediums before. Now he's jumped mediums again. Thinking. Either something was wrong, or he's breaching rules, or he's going to go for another pit, or he was on soft tires to begin with, and he pitted early on that, which I think could also be the case, but stewards will have a look at that. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, we should do some community races with street racing as well, with some different tracks, maybe like LA Canyons or Chitoko or something like that. We'll bring a server up and we'll get some street races done. I think that'd be a good one, Rich. All right, now let's see. Spider Monkey. Whoa, a little bit of that oversteer. Is he going to be able to catch up to Phil McCrack? Up 9-second gap. So it's all strategy based now, guys. So Spider Monkey was up, looking for a battle of P4, but now he's back to P7. The strategy was to pit there. Guys, Oddish, the only driver that opted to go for a one-stop strategy, I think, is going to be Oddish right here. He's 36 seconds behind, but a pit stop will take considerable amount of time, and I think he might be able to catch up. If maybe Spider Monkey goes for another pit, even Phil McCrack might have to pit again. He might find them. And now let's see, guys, Dakota in the pits, and Rico is getting through into P1 right here. Looking like it as he gets through. And Dakota, where is he going to get out onto the track right here? He goes out. Guys, like I said, medium, soft. So Dakota, for the last 10 laps of the race, is opting to get onto the soft tires. Onion getting through in P2 right now. So Onion, again, it's a strategy game, guys. It's all strategy with no safety cars yet. And not looking like there will be one if the track is so spread out like this. So it's going to be incredible to see whose strategy worked and whose didn't in this case. I think some of the drivers who started on the medium tires, Onion and Dakota, are going to be up in a good position. But it looks like Rico, who started on the soft tires, up in P12 in the back of the grid, has now found himself up here, potentially being able to find it for the rest of the race. If he has enough fuel and the medium tires can hold on, he can technically find it, but he's 16 seconds up. Let's see if he can hold it down. And no, he's gone into the pits, guys. Rico, like I said, his tires were getting used up. We're gonna be able to find it as he's in the pits. Which driver is gonna come around the start-finish line? It's not gonna be Onion just yet, but it could be. Guys, oh my goodness. Rico just got in his pit box. Maybe had a bit of a slowdown right there. He's getting out on with the fresh, soft tires, but Onion is getting through P1 in this race right now, and this is absolutely crazy. I think this might be an upset. If Onion has to pit once more, if these soft tires are degraded, but I think he's good for it. Dakota on the freshest of the freshest soft tires, as well as Rico, and Dakota only 2 seconds behind. So there was quite an undercut right there a little bit. Rico was able to find it on his pit because Dakota was ahead by 3 seconds, and now Rico is ahead by 2. So a 5-second, the overcut. Yeah. I said undercut, but I meant overcut. Wild. Absolutely wild. Because Dakota went in on the first pits and Rico pitted later. So wild to see that, guys. Is Monkey getting close to Drass again? Oh my goodness. Back-to-back battles. And let's see, Phil McCrack in the pits. So Spider Monkey will potentially be getting a place right here, but it's Garfield who's getting through to potentially want to get P6 right here, and it is him. Right on through with Phil McCrack on fresh tires right behind him. Well, let's see. How have we gotten on? Is Dakota finding it? Is Dakota getting through? 3 seconds. Onion is in the pits, guys. Onion is now in the pits. He's had to get off those soft tires. They were too burnt up. Now Dakota is going to get through. Let's find it here. Rico P1, no problem with that. Dakota 3 seconds behind him coming through, and now Onion getting out of the pits. Will he be able to find it? The back marker, Fred Novi's getting through in P10, and Onion getting out here, securing himself with the strategy, still in P3. Very good. Yeah, no work for safety car. Yeah, boring when it's no safety car for the actual safety car driver. Yeah, exactly. Why would we send out a safety car if there's nothing dangerous? No danger. All right, let's see, guys. What are the battles that we are going to be finding right here? It looks like Garfield was passed by Phil McCrack on the fresher tires. So Phil got out on the fresher tires and said, leave it to me. Garfield maybe left the door open a little bit. Phil's going to get on through, and now they're getting in for a turn one battle. Let's see. Garfield not close enough to make the move just yet, but inching ever so closer. But we'll see. Phil has got, fresher tires. So till the end of the race, that would be it. Guys, like I said, would Oddish have caught up? I was thinking that when Phil pitted for tires, Oddish would catch up, but it didn't seem like the case. Oddish was 36 seconds behind. Now he's only 33, so a little bit of an enhancement there, but not too much else. Garfield now only 0.4 away from Phil McCrack. The battle for P6, guys. What will it be? There has been no... Oh, my goodness! And Phil McCrack goes too deep into the corner, and it's going to be him going off, so Garfield secures a P6 right there. Phil's going to get back out onto the track now, and it looks like that battle is definitely going to be over, but we'll get on into it if they actually catch back up. Now, Spider Monkey on the medium tires, I forget what his strategy was, but he's the only driver right now at the end of the race that's still on medium tires. Everyone else has opted towards like a last-minute sprint, a 10-lap sprinter to get through, guys. And let's see here, as Rico is getting by 5 seconds ahead, our race leader in this situation. An insane pace for him, guys. Started out in P12, and now he's found himself in P1. Spun out once on the track, but has been able to make up for it with a small recovery, and his pace was good. He started soft tires, went to mediums, and went back to soft as some of the drivers. So soft, medium, soft versus Dakota, who went with medium, soft, soft. Very different strategy. I don't know if it would pay off, but without any safety car, would we say that it doesn't really matter that much? It's just like the consistency and pace they're putting on in those tires. And over the course of 34 laps now, Rico has found himself, even with one incident, having more consistency. So he's got 6 seconds of a gap, and now Dakota's gonna have to try and claw back that time, but I'm still thinking he's gonna be happy in terms of the championship, guys. P2 is really, really good in terms of championship points, but no one's gonna be happier in terms of championship points right now than Onion, I'm thinking, as he gets on through. Laluch is gonna let him by. Backmarker doing backmarker things, doing the right thing, respecting the blue flags. We love to see it as Onion gets on through, looking super, super clean, guys. All right, do we go look for, we're on R10. Do we go look for another, ooh, this one is a little bit closer now. This is a little bit closer, but will we get a, I want to find one of those helicopter views. Let's go. Onion through Aquaman Rally, looking absolutely smooth, guys. He's had an incredible race to start from P5 all the way to get up into P3. Look at him getting on through in the chicane, hitting those corners just a little bit. You kind of get the first one, but you don't get the second one. That's usually how I would do it on an F1 car, and you really want to be careful with the curbs on these cars. They made the setup in the car a little bit better for curves, but it is still an F1 car. The car is much more rigid than you would find in a GT3, so any of those corners and curves are going to upset much more than you think. All right, wait. I don't even know how this happened, guys, but Monkey got through Drass, and maybe it was because of the pits, and I didn't notice this, but it looks like Monkey in P4, guys, with 5 laps left. If he's able to get this is going to be incredible points for the IRC, the Indian racing community right here. And let's see if he's going to be able to find it, as Drass getting through 11 seconds behind, guys. Phil McCrack, after falling off the track, has now kind of caught his way back up a little bit to Garfield, but still has 3 seconds of time to make up for it. So he's still going to be looking to get up. Now, Dakota, 8 seconds of time behind, up in P2. So in terms of this race, guys, Rico's kind of taking it away. But can he keep it up for 8 laps? 5 more laps, guys. 5 more. Oh, a Discord channel that does rally in AC? Yo, I got to get more rally in AC. Got to get more rally mods, Rich, I think. That stuff seems really, really fun. It's all fun and games until it gets, until someone crashes on the last lap. Yeah. Race was getting boring for the drivers, eh? The Baku last week was kind of intense in terms of safety car restarts, but in here there wasn't too much. I mean, there was one incident that we could have potentially got, like when Phil and Garfield crashed right at the end. That would have been maybe a good time right when they came out. It would have been basically like a whole race restart with everyone on soft tires, but at the same time, you don't want to discredit the drivers that, you know, everyone was pretty safe to not have a big crash. If the race is boring, then it's boring off of just pure race pace and strategy, I guess, right? So there's that like double-edged sword where at one point you want the drivers to just run clean laps, but then you're also like, can you crash a little bit? Surface FX is so good in Rally. I'm hoping it is. I hope that they continue working on it and the Rally mods get better and better. Yep. 35 laps of no safety car is crazy. It's already crazy that we've got 37 laps of no safety car. That's for sure, guys. But Rico's out here 10 seconds ahead, our race leader. But Phil McCrack, guys, 3-second gap to 2-second gap. Still catching up, still finding it a little bit. And even at the end here, we have Garfield potentially pushing onto Drass, it seems. He's only 1 second off of Drass. So let's get on in here, guys. The battle for P5. There's points to be left on the table right here, guys. Ferrari got an amazing set of points last week, and let's see if Drass can hold on to his P5 points right now, or if Garfield's going to be the one flying in here. I don't really remember who was the first one to pit. Garfield going a little bit over the curves right there, knocking on the car, looking very smooth, getting out, using all the available track right there, and Drass is going to be a bit off to the side. Garfield gets right on through, and let's see, even Phil McCrack potentially might look for this. On the T1, is Phil McCrack going to be a little bit faster? Is he going to be able to find Drass? But that's Drass going from P6 to P5 to P6, sorry, and Garfield moving up to P5. I would definitely, I mean, at this point, guys, late in the race, wow, there's still some battles going on. Let's say if there's a 3-car collision right now, oh my God, there would be technically a safety car and we would end the race in safety car conditions. That is possible. That is possible that we do not break the rule, as we have 3 cars in a battle for P5 right now. A little bit of a train with the last 2 laps to go. All right, not totally boring, guys. Phil McCrack looking to get back after his little bit of slack, looking to attack on the track. Don't look back. It's Phil McCrack up here. He's sniffing up Drass. He's trying to find it. Now he's maybe going to get onto the inside of Drass on this next corner. The big downhill left-hander. Will it be here that Phil finds it as he gets onto the brakes? Yes, he's able to find it on Drass a little bit. Drass gets a little bit of a better exit, but not going to be enough. And he lets him go for that. It is an insane battle right here. And who else is behind? Is this Rico? Wait a minute. Is this Rico right here as we find our race leader getting into this battle in a way? And Drass gone off just a little bit. Uh-oh. Hopefully he catches it back. And he has indeed, but that's going to be it for that battle. And now Rico's looking to be like, hello guys, it is me. I am the race leader. Look at this, guys. Garfield in a P5, P6 battle with Rico. Did a whole lap and caught up to them. It's insane, the pace, guys. It's insane. Let's see, guys. 2 more laps to go. 2 more laps. What will it be? It still seems like Phil McCrack's looking to fight. It still looks like it, but they're going to have to yield to Rico. I mean, Dakota's 13 seconds behind. Rico doesn't necessarily need to get by these 2 drivers, but it's going to be weird to see what they do, because they are in like a 10, like P5 is a decent amount of points, guys, to be able to fight for, so they're going to look for it. I don't know if like Phil's going to want to ease up on it. If I was Rico in this position, I might just say like give them the fight and not get into it, because you don't want to risk a collision. And you don't want to risk them having a collision. But as we get into it, guys, we are on our final lap. Yeah, Baku is more complex. Silverstone, a little bit a little bit more, like, I don't know. I think Silverstone and Imola are on the same level potentially. But also the fact that so many people know Imola so well, they know the corners, the chances for skill issue kind of decreases a little bit there. Just a little bit, not too much. But now, Phil McCrack only 0.4 seconds away. Fred Novi is going to spin out on one of the last laps. And is it going to be Lelouch who finds him? I don't think Lelouch is that far away, is he? Oh, maybe he's too far to be able to catch up to get those point situations, guys. But let's see as Rico gets through. It's going to be one of the last laps. Phil McCrack had to let him through, so it's no battle for Phil McCrack and Garfield as they get through the last 2 laps. It is Phil who's going to get taken over. Garfield as well, potentially here. Going to let Rico go in the last second of the race. Let's hope there's no collisions, no contacts. Everything's easy peasy, nice and squeezy. Let's go through there, guys. Get a look how Takota's getting. He's getting through there. But, guys, this is it as we get through for our last lap with our race winner, Rico! Rico! GG's to Rico for a back-to-back win. He won last time, and he's winning this time, guys. P2, we've got Takota getting through the line. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What a battle, guys. Wait, what happened to Onion? What happened to Onion? Is he still P3? Wait, what? What happened to Onion? What? Nani? What happened to Onion? He's still P3, right? Okay, thank goodness. Because, yeah, the other drivers got clicked back because they were, leaderboard glitch. Thank you. Yeah, Onion P3 getting in huge points. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Is it going to be it, guys? The next one who's getting through here, I believe, if it is the one, the only, the Spider Monkey. P4 for the Spider Monkey. We love to see it. What an amazing race for him, guys. What an amazing race for him now. And who's in P5? None other than Dras. Dras looking to go fast. He's getting through. Wait, did he get overtaken? He's just done. He's just P6. Everyone's just done because they got lapped. Is that it? Is that it? All right, guys. Rico up in P1. GG's. And now Dakota as we get our 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. A little bit of contact. Dakota and Onion. But GG's to that, guys. I'm going to have a driver interview shortly. Driver interviews are starting up shortly. But what a battle that we found here today, guys. Rico up in P1. Onion in P3 and Dakota in P2. Beautiful battle, y'all. That was incredible. Absolutely wild, guys. And you saw it here, y'all. You saw it here. We had it all at Imola. On the Adam Galaxy channel, we definitely got in deep today. Hey, we had a little bit of leaderboard issues. But leaderboard issues aside, an amazing race for all these drivers, guys. The undercut of the century. Monkey was crazy, guys. Our safety car driver has gotten out onto the track and he's bored, guys. The safety car driver wanted to get out here and wanted to cause havoc to be able to be like, safety car, no safe. Safety car, no safe. Guys, all right. What an incredible race at Imola. P1 goes to Rico, our back-to-back winner, and P3 goes to Onion, P2 goes to Dakota. Why do I keep going in an opposite order? I have no idea, but a beautiful race to all these drivers. Safety car is deployed. Safety car is deployed. Indeed. Oh my goodness, that was so great. Wonderful to see. Now, let's get into it. Let's go talk with our drivers right here. Let's go pop them out and have an interview with them and see how the race went from their point of view, from their perspective. What an incredible battle right here. I'm going to jump into the interview section. We're going to get into it. Let's go. We're going to have our first interviewer here. Just going to jump in and tell them, all right, guys, we're going to start. Oop. All right, guys, we're going to start interviewing in a second. Onion, I'm going to pull you in a moment. GG's, guys. What a good race. Nice to find it. Talk to you soon. All right, let's get an Onion. Let's go. Oh, whoops.
Hello.
All right, Onion, man, what a race in a P3 finish as well. Man, you had some battles there. Garfield was pushing you for a good portion of the race, but you got into some clean air in the end. How did that race go for you with a P3 finish? Congrats.
Bro, this is the first race in which I felt like the car was perfect. Like everyone was complaining about the tires, but I don't know, for me it just worked out. So I guess
Yeah.
it's just the setup difference.
So your first stint, you were out there for 20 laps on the medium tires. It really did
Yep.
feel like you were confident with them and you had the pace. So no safety cars this race. It was all on strategy. So you went with a, what was it? Medium, soft?
Medium, soft, yep.
An amazing strategy. Some of the other drivers chose that. Rico was the only one in the podium who did the opposite to that and started on the soft tires. But like you were saying, the car was feeling good. Was it like the curves? Were you hitting the curves? Was the car just, you know, you finally just got it right? You meshed together with it for once the CRF Red Bull RB1 kind of like connecting the dots?
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Like it was perfect. You know, whenever you drive a car, like you just feel like you're one with the car. That's what I felt. Like, the setup was just perfect for this race.
Well, I'm glad. Well, hey, race directors and managers, organizers, y'all did a good job for that. And Onion, congratulations for P3. That's tons of points for Toyota. So, you know, congrats for that. Well done.
Yeah,
good drive.
Yep.
Yeah, see you in the next one, hopefully. Keep up the pace, man. It's looking good. Looking good.
Yep, see ya, man.
Yep. All right, GG's, y'all. That was, yeah, Ninja with the red hair, guys. Pretty much. The Onion himself has graced us, guys. A P3 finish. That was insane. Now let's talk to our P2 runner, Dakota, as we get him into this session right here, guys. Dakota, you're gonna love his picture too.
Hello.
Yay, Dakota. Yo, congrats on the P2. A good race from you. You started on you had a regular strat starting on the medium tires, and you got passed by two drivers up in the front. How was it feeling when that happened at the start?
I think I didn't think too much about it because I knew I would get Dras back, and Rico was just too fast. So that's what I was thinking. I just do my own thing, you know.
Yeah, do your own thing. And that's the thing is if they've got soft tires, if they're going to put out pace, you stick down, do your own thing. And you did that for quite a while, even getting ahead of Rico. And then I think he overcut you by quite a bit. So how was the race strategy this race? How did the car feel and the tires in general throughout your race pace?
The mediums felt kind of mid, like they felt like normal. And then on my first soft stint, I had some issues with the braking mainly.
Protect TI says question for Rico. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games or games but no games?
Boo for everyone who's doing text to speech while Dakota talks right now.
Wow.
Just saying,
Hard.
chat, you know, just messed you up just a little bit.
Yo.
Just wait your turn, guys. The Dakota's the one here. He's got P2. You know, we were just talking about his race pace, but I'm just going to recap because I was listening. I was definitely listening to everything you're saying,
Right.
but in the middle, that soft tire stint was a little bit rough. The first mediums was okay. Second one was rough. Third one was a little bit better, but it did seem like you were catching up in the pace. You had like a 10-second lead, then down to a 5-second lead there. So did you make a mistake in the middle of the race? I didn't really catch that, or was the car just underperforming?
I lost, I think, 4 seconds hitting the wall.
Damn.
That was my main mistake, and then I kept locking up, so I kept losing 5/10 every lap on turns because I fucked up the tire pressures.
All good. But in the end, you still had the pace. You looked pretty for a P2. So congratulations for that. And minus someone putting a text to speech in the middle of this interview, we definitely heard everything. So appreciate the interview, Dakota. Congrats on the P2. Hope to see you again up in here. You weren't here for the second race, right?
No,
but you were our first round winner. So in terms of the championship, looking good.
I'm looking good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right. Catch you, Dakota. See you next time. All right, guys. Well, I can't pull him over. All right, there you go. Usually it's delayed more. Usually it's not, but like text to speech, guys, while we're interviewing. Come on. Especially drink some water. Rough. I gotta delay that. I'm gonna put blocks on that now, guys. You have spoiled it for everyone. And now, all right, let's get into our last interview here with our P1 winner, Rico. Let's get him in as he voice connects. Rico.
Hello.
Hello, hello. A back-to-back win for you in the NABS League. How does it feel starting out P12 and getting up within 10 laps up into nearly P1?
Yeah, it was a great race. I'm
good race for you. So
happy.
you went on an alternate strategy, right? So you started on the soft tires since you're in the back of the pack. You made it through. How was that first stint at the beginning getting through the pack? Was there any dangerous moments going on or kind of things going through your head?
Oh yeah, quite a lot. I had high pink, so everyone was lagging for me, so it was hard. But yeah.
Really? Well, I guess the cure to having high ping is to get first and just to get away from everyone, and then you're fine.
Exactly.
So that's exactly what you did. Getting into the soft tires, then into the mediums, and you had an amazing overcut on Dakota in the end. So your strategy was pretty good. You know, some of the drivers have been maybe complaining or maybe liking the car. How was the car feeling for you on this race?
I like it. I just have no problems with it.
It
just
doesn't look like you do.
I should have put more front wing on mediums, but it's fine still.
Interesting. Okay, front wing
mediums.
Understeer on the mediums, probably on those downhill corners as well too. That's super slippery stuff. All right, well, GG's Rico. We have one question that came in from the chat. Actually, it might just be a random question, but we're gonna have to ask it anyways because chat asked it. Is would you rather have an unlimited bacon but no games, or games but no games? Did that even make sense?
I have no idea what that means.
Okay, maybe the question is, would you rather have unlimited bacon and no games, or games but no bacon?
Listen, I have no idea.
That is our chat for you right now.
That's a very tough question.
I know, right? The question was meant to be messed up, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, but GG's Rico. Congratulations on a back-to-back win in the NABS League. We hope to see you again on the next one. Maybe if you just qualify on the hard tire, start in the back as usual, and we see how well you can do pace on the next round. But congrats on the P1.
Yep, thank you.
All right, y'all. Now we're back out on the track, y'all. That was an amazing race. A good set of interviews. A little bit of interrupty sauce right there, guys. Okay, just a tad. Were you gonna tell me that there was actually a question like this? Hold on. Are you guys going to tell me that there was actually a question like this? I'm going to look at that after, actually, guys. We're going to wrap it up here and send us off on another NABS League race, guys. Round 3 has just completed. Imola is now in the books, and we had our front 3 runners. Guys, who do you think the driver of the day is? Who do you think the driver of the day is? Yo, Dakota RL, thank you for the follow. Is RL for Rocket League? Do you play Rocket League? Do you want to play Rocket League together? I would love that. Sparta Monkey, do you do voice? Are you gonna be voice up here? Yo, LaLuch, thank you for the follow as well. LaLuch, you had a great race, I think. You were in P10 for a while. Dungeon was like LaLuch in the points, LaLuch in the points. You know, we were on it. I mean, do you want an interview, Spider Monkey? That's what I'm asking. Do you? Do we do a chat interview for you? I'm still going to bring you in. Yes, I want to hear it. All right, you're driver of the day. You are the driver of the day, the Spider Monkey.
Drink some water. Drink some water.
Wait, hold up. We got to drink some water first. Spider Monkey, you know how it is. Actually, wait, you have by far the best photo I have ever seen to put on Max Verstappen's face, which is like a carbon copy of Sergio Perez right on top. Oh my god.
My god.
Yeah, well, hey, Spider Monkey, congrats for that race. Okay, let me just talk about a few aspects of that race and why you got driver of the day, right? One, you were pushing. At one point, you caught Dras, you got contact between each other, and you caught back up to him. So how did that go for you, the rivalry between you and Dras?
First of all, I would like to apologize for my thick Indian accent. And I became a fidget spinner at lap 1. And it's unbelievable that there's no safety car at that time. But
Okay.
yeah, battle with Dras was amazing. I mean, I didn't crash him more than once, I think.
Yeah,
I
you guys,
believe
you
this
guys
was-
were looking. I was getting goosebumps from you guys racing, going through the chicane, super tight, like right back to back for a 0.3 second gap for almost an entire lap until you guys got a little contact, but then you caught back up and it was looking great. But you're saying there was a little bit of conspiracy. There should have been a safety car on the first lap potentially.
Yeah, I was upside down for a moment.
Okay.
And
Well, we will have to go see. We'll go look in the race replay later and see if that's actually the case. But Spider Monkey, today you have the Atom Galaxy Driver of the Day, a P4 finish. Congratulations.
yes, thank you. Thanks so much.
And thanks for the LFM Daily News, man. We love that stuff.
Yeah, I'll try to
We'll
do my
catch you
best.
later. Yeah. Well, listen, you did your best today for a controller driver up in a P4. The consistency was real, and we hope to see you in the next round next week. All right. Catch you later, Spider Monkey.
You too, man.
All right. Now we get out. That was the actual end of the broadcast, guys. That was the actual end of it because that is where we end our race right here in Imola, guys. The round 3. Round 4 is going to be intense. Where are we going? Where are we going for round 4? Let me look at this right now on the calendar, guys. On our season 2 calendar. I'm going to pop this up. Zolder, is it? All right. We're going to Zolder. What an interesting track to get out to. Very interesting, okay? That's going to be quite the race. Zolder. Question mark Dakota's like, what do you mean, Zolder? Oh, gosh. We're going to have to see, guys. Are you going to have to push against past struggles at a track that you already know? Or is it going to be some new track experiences for some of the drivers? We will see, guys. Zolder's even a track that we've seen LFM this season, so it's going to be interesting. But we will surely be in it for next week, y'all. And it'll be an incredible race, guys. We will catch you on the next NABS League race next week at Zolder, the middest of mid-tracks. What a hot take. Take it up with the race directors. Take it up with the race directors, not me. All right, guys. From me, the race broadcaster, the NABS broadcaster, I wish you all a lovely Friday. And thanks to all the drivers coming out today. We had 12 drivers pushing to... Catch you next one.